I see you, Malibu. I see you. Okay. Give it a couple minutes for everybody to come in. We're going to do a collage using these books and something else we're going to do. Maybe make some cards. And yeah, show some things we've already done. So, anyway, we'll give it a couple minutes for everybody to come in. Malibu, she's right over here, sleeping on my stuff. Hi, Angie. Hello, Angela. How y'all doing this morning? Let me get my voice a rolling. Got my lemon water here. How y'all doing? How was your weekend? Hi, Missy. How was y'all's weekend? Oh, get my voice going. Y'all do anything creative over the weekend? What about you, Angie? Do anything creative over the weekend? Hey, Marsh. How the chickens? How's everything roosting? Roost, but when I say I'm everything roosted, Marsh is also Marsh isn't having the baby. His wife is having the baby, but yeah, Marsh is having a son. When do you know? Well, I'm sure you do. When the baby's due, Marsh. Hi, Tex, Dawn, Starla. Hi, Janet. I did finish my zine over the weekend, so I got to make some copies and get those to Janet. And yeah, I was glad to get it done. So it took a lot. It took a while to do. I showed it to Janet. It took a while. Let's see. I said hi to Starla, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. And let's see, who else am I missing? Hope everybody's doing well. Had a good weekend. Okay, Starla, thanks for stopping in while you're on appointments. 5 weeks, Marsh. Oh my gosh, are you excited? Oh my gosh, Marsh is first. Hi, Tina. Thank you, Janet. I hope so. I do kind of keep. Something froze. Hang on. There it goes. No, my mouse froze for some reason. Why did my mouse freeze? Let me see. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. I don't know. My mouse is frozen, guys. Eek. Do I think I need a new battery. Let me go get another battery. Hang on. Wait a minute, so nobody thinks that they're froze. I'll be RB. Let me go get a battery for my mouse. All right, I can't remember which kind of battery it takes. It's been a while since I changed it. I do turn my mouse off every night. So let's see. Where's the little slidey thing here? Here we go. Oh, it's two of these. I only brought one of these up. I wonder if I change one. Let's try to change one and see if that'll work. Because I only have let's see. Let me put a little check mark there. That's the side I changed. I can only find one of the AAA. All right, come on. I'm going to slides back on. There we go. Okay, I think that might have worked. All right. Did it work? Let's turn it off. Hang on. It doesn't look like it worked. Dang it. Oh, what is it? Mouse. I think that's the right way. Yeah, I put it in the right way. I put it in the right way? Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. My mouse is not working. I got a big thing on my screen here. All right. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this today because I got a big thing on my screen. It does go that way. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. I think we're good. All right. I did take it out. Oh, you mean for this? Well, I got it. It's working. I got it working. Yeah. Well, the thing is this mouse is set to this keyboard and everything, with the little thing in the back. And, it's not just like you just go pick up another mouse out of another room. It doesn't work that way. I got it going now. I got it. It's working. I'll replace both the batteries when I find another one. I only had one. So, yeah, I'm not taking it out of my remote. Y'all are nuts. Oh, y'all are funny. Thanks, though. Thanks, guys. I got it going. I got it. Hi, Terry. Who else am I missing? Let's see. Who else am I missing here? Let me just take that off. Let's see. Flo. Debbie Bruce. Let's see. Well, now it's not clicking. Why is it not clicking? Let's try to put that back, little cover back on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. All right. I got it. I'm trying to catch up on everybody. Let's see. Cat. Batteries on Amazon subscription. Hamster always, I know he's got more batteries around here. I just looked in the one place that I knew there were some. There's batteries around here. Trust me. There are lots of batteries. I just don't know where he's got them all. But I did find one of each, a AA and a AAA. So we're good. So anyway, back to Marsh being a dad in 5 weeks. Hi, Brooke with the knee. We're good. Let's just say hi to Cat. Who else? Said hi to Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. So yeah. So anyway, I worked on my zine over the weekend and finished that up. Finished my zine. And gonna go make copies probably tomorrow. Oh, and Janet, you should get Happy Mail today, Janet. At least, it says it's out for delivery today, but you know how that goes. But you might be expecting Happy Mail. Maybe Robert will bring it to you while you're streaming. And do you know what you're going to do today, Janet? Janet streams at 1 Eastern. Let's see. I'm trying to catch everybody. Hi, Ann. Okay. All right. So y'all know that. Oh, let's see. I'm getting rid of this. Hi, Flo. Let's get rid of that. Why can't I click on that? All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Might just crack. Okay. Janet has art she's addicted to, and she calls it by certain names. It's art she's addicted to, people. So I showed these books last week, and I pulled out the Egyptian one. I thought I would make a smaller collage. So I usually make one that's about this big. I'm going to make one that's about this big because I thought about making some cards. These are like 5. I think these are 5 by 7. Let's see. Yeah, these are 5 by 7. So I thought maybe I'd make some small cards too. We'll see. Janet. So, did anybody do anything fun or interesting over the weekend? And what's going on with y'all? My ring light also went out. So, my ring light that I have usually, I got two big other lights. So, it's not like it's dark in here. Let me move this over just a tad. But my ring light that I usually have over the back of my computer monitor went out. So, I need to get another ring light there. I mean, it's fine. I say that. Let's turn the brightness back up here. I do have other lights in the room, so but I'm used to having that one like right here. So, but I think we're good. I turned it back up. Let's see. Um, let's see some of you. Yeah, Janet. So, okay. So, thanks everybody for being here. So, I have picked a few pages to work in. Now, I'm not going to work in the sci fi on this collage because I just did one and I varnished and it's sitting over here drying. So, let me show you this. I did do this one at the end of last week. And on this one, I can't turn any of the pages because this is wet and drying. I just varnished it this morning. But this, and this, those three elements are out of the sci-fi ephemera by these are Poor Toast Kate Curry books. And I have done a flip through these. You can see where I've cut some. I'll just do a quick flip here. While I'm checking chat and saying hi, Raul. Hi, Raul. Let's see. Let's see. So this is the sci-fi book, and I did request Raul. Sorry, Raul. I'm looking at Raul's name in there. Poor Toast and Kate Curry. They always ask you like, what kind of books would you like? And I said I'd like something sci-fi and one on time. And so they did make them. If you have something, make sure you go check first to see if they don't have it already because they got 100 books. And so go on Amazon and look for Kate Curry and Poor Toast. Those are the two. They work together to make these books. And if they don't have a theme already made, you can go ask Poor Toast on IG and they will probably make a book for you. So that's this one. And it is, see, it's still wet. It's being, I varnished it. So I haven't posted this online yet or anything because I wanted to get it varnished. So I did do that. It's got all these I did little stickles, jewels coming through, like to make them look kind of like bubbles from one of these, tube things to the other side. So anyway, it was kind of fun. I already had some background pieces and they weren't glued down yet, but I used those colors and did this. So there's that I did. Let's see what else. So today, though, I want to use these two to make a small collage and maybe some cards. We'll see. I got to keep adjusting the light because the white paper flashes it out and this does the opposite. So thanks, Tina. Tina's got a link here. There's the time one. Here's the sci-fi one. So I love their books. Have on my card. Yeah, I know. I love them too. So this one I've had a while, and I haven't made a collage with it yet. But let me go ahead. Oh, here's some of the ones that they have here, just to give you all an example. They have tons, and there's way more than this. This is just a few. How will fit on the back page. But let me just go ahead and flip both these. Now I got the lemon water hiccups. So I'll go ahead and flip through these real quick, and then we'll make something with this book and the time one. I do have some like here. I should go ahead and pull them out while we're here. I like this. Let me go ahead and cut out what I kind of had kind of pulled to use. Now I don't know that I'll use every one of these, but I did pick a couple things to use today, like this one. And this is why I keep things in plastic sleeves, is that way I don't lose those little cut extras after I cut into the book. Okay, let's see here. My camera is crooked. There we go. Let's see, who else am I missing? I know, right? So this one's got all kinds of Egyptian things and hieroglyphs, and I don't know that I'll use hieroglyphs. Maybe I should use some hieroglyphs. Maybe I should. Let's see what we got on this side. I guess I can forego a couple of these guys here so that I can, let me just go ahead and cut this down here. I'll save those guys at the top so we can use some of this. And this. And I also pulled some parchment paper, was faux parchment. You know, you do calligraphy and some faux parchment because it's like the sand look. So I'm going to probably use some of that. I'm going to move the sci-fi book. Let's use these. So if y'all have any questions, thanks, Tina. If y'all have any questions, put it in caps. Hi, Leona. How you doing? Almost done with my zine. I just got to add the words. Okay. Mine has really no words. Mine, you'll see when you get it. Anyway, so there's another, I picked up a few pyramids here just to make make a scene. I can always go back if I want some, characters, the cats or something like that to add in. So, and plus if I do cards, which I did pull this card stock here to make some 5x7s, we'll see. Hi, Tori. Tori's been working on a project on IG. She's doing a Down the Rabbit Hole little story. And I don't know how long it is or anything like that. I don't know a lot of the details, just what I've seen on Instagram. But yeah, Tori's been working on a project, so I know she's been busy. Tori's been busy. This is pretty too. I love that, but I don't want purple today. I think I'm going to do some geometric abstract art with the gold ink. Oh, we love. You mean this gold ink, Janet? We love our Kuretake mica gold, and Janet got me the silver, so I have the silver too. Maybe we'll put some gold on this. We'll see. The only thing about doing gold ink is, and not that it matters so much, but gold ink does not photograph. I like this boat. Gold ink does not photograph. You have to take a couple of, angle shots just to see the shimmer if you want to show the shimmer. And I like this guy too. I like him. This collage will be about him. He's maybe he'll be the star of the. Y'all know I don't do a lot of people in my collages, but like I did the navigator, I did the astronaut sitting on a hill. Maybe we'll do him sitting next to the pyramid. So we'll see. Okay, yes, prompts for sure, Terry. Prompts for sure. And Terry, did you? I don't know. I think you did your prompts last week so quickly that we showed them right like the next day or Wednesday. I think you did them right off the bat. So then there's all these different hieroglyphs and stories here. So this one's a good one too. This one has bigger ones than this one. It looks like the same, just bigger. So I don't know. Oh, I cut this up because I like those too. So let's see. Are those the same as these, or those are different ones? All right, we'll just go with this one. All right, so that is the cut and collage Egyptian one. And I'm going to just set this down there because we might be picking out some details out of it. And then for the time one, I picked a couple of things out of here too. There's a couple things here. There's one. Terry's biting. I know. I saw. We'll get the prompts. Let me get the book out. And still have not. I should just make myself just sit here and do it on stream. Just write down all the page numbers because I have not written down the page numbers yet. I keep saying it every week, but after I pull the prompts here, I set this book aside and I don't think about it again until the next Monday. So to write all the page numbers down, I should just do that. We'll do that in a minute. All right, let's not get on a rabbit trail. Let's finish this book. So this one is a time ephemera. And I do have a few things picked out of here. I have a giant, this one here. We're going to use this sand hourglass with our Egyptian and maybe some of those pyramids as well. So we're going to use this with some of our Egyptian stuff. So set that aside. And I have a couple other things here picked. So a watch. And I do have a couple things in mind, but we'll see how it works. Collage kind of does its own thing. Let's see. Terry posted one last Wednesday. I posted 3 prompts from the bowl this morning. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if I can bring up Instagram in a little while. My phone, I don't even know if my phone's in here. Instagram does not, y'all know, the Wi-Fi in this room, I don't know what it is. And my kids, when they come to visit, they go, Nana, what's wrong with your Wi-Fi in this room? It's just that I have to step out in the hall to get things to load. So I don't know. I don't know the reason why. So I hardwire to stream. So I have a cord that runs out my room, down the stairs, through the hall, through the kitchen, down into the man cave, all the way across the man cave to the other side of the room. That's how long my cord is. It's on one of those big reels, and I unroll it and roll it up every stream. So I hardwire for you guys to stream. I do kind of like that one, but I think I have another watch picked. So you can kind of see. I really love these, but I'm trying to stay with the sand theme. The sand and Egyptian theme. And I love these colors, and I do love this. Maybe I'll do I did a black and white checkerboard a couple of times on a couple different collages. Maybe we'll do a brown and white checkerboard. Let me write that down. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a brown and sand color checkerboard. I'm writing that down. Different color, instead of the black and white. Maybe we'll do that. But I love these books. And so thank you, Poor Toast and Kate Curry, for making them. There's another hourglass. I like this one because of the sand and because I'm going to do Egyptian themes. So that one is more Egyptian. But I did pick a watch right here. I want at least one watch in here. I do like this one too. I like that one, but I liked this one. I'll go with this one because that's the first one that I picked. And I like this, the donuts. Like this one is very Dolly-esque, but I want this. I want this guy here. Back at my house is like that. No signal. That's weird, isn't it? Because everywhere else in the house is fine. It's just in this room. Hi, Ruth. Who else am I missing? Julie Topaz. Good morning, Julie. Happy Marvelous Monday. Happy Marvelous Monday. So, yeah. Hubster went to see some of his family just for a day. And we thought about going up to Blick and because I still have my gift card from my birthday. And plus I got a gift card from Annie for Mother's Day for Barnes and Noble, but my close Barnes and Noble close. So the closest Barnes and Noble to me, I mean, you can buy online, of course, but when I have a gift card, I like to go to the store. So I still have a Barnes and Noble gift card from Mother's Day. And, but it's an hour and a half away. So, and Blick's about an hour and 15, 20 minutes away. So we didn't make it this weekend. Maybe next weekend. We'll see. And so we just hung out for Father's Day and grilled out. So we grilled out for Father's Day. That's cool there too. So that one is time ephemera. So I picked a couple things from each one. All right. Now, before we start on the collage, let's go ahead and do the prompts. Let me get the bowl down up here. Oh, All right. And don't forget, guys, you still have until the 15th. I have the little, I pulled the prompts from the zine swap prompts. I have them separate so that we don't pick these during the zine swap. So nobody will get these. These are just exclusively for the zine swap until the 15th of July. So I have them pulled. Hi, Vol. How's it going? Anybody else I missed? Thanks, everybody. Hi, Rain. Okay, let's go ahead and pick these first. I picked 3 out of this bowl for whoever wants to do them. And feel free, guys. I can't post everybody's or look up every single person that participates, but y'all are free to put your what do you call it? Put your Instagram or Facebook, whatever, wherever you post. Most of y'all probably post on Instagram. Put your link, or not. You can't put a direct link, but you can put your exact name of your IG in the chat, so people can go find you and follow you. Okay. And I'm losing some here. All right, let's get all these back in here. All right, so I'm just going to pick a stack, and we take the top 3. Take the top 3, and these are the, and if y'all don't do them, at least write them down. At least write your prompts down so that you have some ideas whenever you don't have an idea. Let's see, I'm trying to keep up with chat. All right, here we go. So the 3 prompts for the week: mustard, so you can see it, mustard, cotton, and cat eye. There we go. So those are the 3 from the bowl: cat eye, mustard, and cotton. Let's see. Hi, Kristen. I said hi to Flo. I try not to miss anybody coming in, but if I miss you, I do go back and scrub through my chat later, so that especially new people, if I've missed you, I'll go back and go check out your channels. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. All right, so now the 500 Fantasy Writing Prompt Workbook from Erica Blumenthal. And Terry, if you want to pick a page, and we will see. Where's mine here? I do need to do this. I really do need to do this. And I don't really even need the date. I just need the page number. So that was page 13. Well, you're picking a number from 12 to 295. And that was number 2. Page 12. I'm going to do at least start it. Okay, so this one is page 18. So I don't have all these tabs sticking out. Okay, this is 43. 1. So if I just do a few every time, these are the page numbers we've already picked. And if there's 1 or 2 prompts on a page, we've either picked 2 or 1. Okay, did Terry put in a number? Page 122. Okay, 122, Terry. Let's see if we've picked that. Because we're going to start overlapping pretty soon. We're going to start picking the same ones. Okay, 122, there's only 1 on here. 122. Okay, and the is. Here's the prompt. Remember, these are fantasy prompts. The 7 councils of the 7 worlds are convening today for a secret meeting. The decision will change everything. Well, I hope that has nothing to do with the G7 over in Europe meeting. But this is the 7 councils of the 7 worlds are convening today for a secret meeting. The decision will change everything. So that's the prompt for today out of the fantasy. Okay, and this is the numbers of the pages. We have 12 to 295. So let's just do a couple more. I won't do them all. 56 1. Maybe I will. Let's see. This is 61. 83. Because this is getting a little unwieldy. Okay, let's see. Page 94. I'll stop at 100. Let's see. And we did page 100, both of those. So on page 100, we did 1 and 2. Okay, we'll stop there. Just so I got to start. Because there's a lot. We've done a lot of prompts out of this book. Okay, so today's is 122. All right, so there you go. Let's see, you may have said this already, but do we have to use prompts from the 18? Yes, you do. You have to use, I think there's 15 though. There's 15, Marsh. And you have to use at least 3 or more. 3 or more. Okay. So yes, you do have to use it from this. Okay. Here they are right here. There's the 15 prompts, and you have to pick 3 or more. At least 3. You got to use at least 3. And all this information on the zine swap is in my community tab. If you go to my community, now you can't do it here on this video because I'm on StreamYard. You'll have to go to YouTube and go down under the videos. You'll see community tab. And and it's about three posts back, because I post every week. I post books. This week I posted books on fairies, like they're not in here right now, but you can see them, Brian Fowd and some different ones. Anyway, they are that's this week's community tab book post. So go back about 2 or 3 posts in my community tab, and you'll have all the information about the zines and the zine swap. Okay. All right. There we go. So I have to keep that handy. All right. So that is that. I'm going to just kind of put that there. I'll try to get to that today. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Yes, 3 of the 15. There's 15. I don't know where you got 18. And I'm not sure where you got 18, but it's 15, Marsh. 15 prompts. Okay, so let's put the bowl back up out of the way. The bowl goes on the shelf. And let's see what we can do here. Do I want to do a tall one? Maybe I haven't done a tall one. This will fit in there better because I did cut these down. Or I can make a bigger post. Maybe a bigger one. I don't know. I kind of like an idea of a smaller one. But I really wanted to use this, but that's not going to fit on there. So let me just cut this out. I might go ahead and get a bigger sheet of paper and go ahead and do a bigger one because I don't want to scrunch it in there. Let me get another piece. Let's see. Do I have some cut? Here's one. Let me get. So this is the size that I've been working on lately, but I thought, well, I'll do a smaller one today, but this isn't going to work on a smaller one. So we're going to have to go big. I have to go big again. Gothic is the only prompt I didn't use. Janet used all. I'm surprised you didn't even use Gothic. So Janet was determined to use all the prompts or close to. So yeah. All of the 15, I guess Janet used 14 of them. I need a smaller scissors. Janet used 14. Hi, Maritza. Just want to be clear. I'm doing a video on my zine. Okay. All right. I miss your videos, Marsh. And I know you've been busy with chickens and children. But I've been knowing Marsh for I don't know how many years. Marsh and I've known Marsh way back. Probably from, I don't know, not from Ustream, but probably when I first came over to YouTube 10 years ago. Before that, I was on Ustream. So, at least 10, probably at least 10 years. So, for this thing, okay, let's see. Vol, did you ask a question? Let's see, how else am I use 6? Okay, Vol used 6 prompts. Awesome, Vol. And if y'all don't follow Vol, y'all need to follow Vol too. Awesome artist. Does comics and all kinds of things. Digital, all kinds of things. So follow Vol. Vol's awesome. Marsh and Vol both. Y'all need to follow. Even though Marsh is not like, he's going to make a video on his zine, but it's he's been busy. All right. So let's see here. I need to brighten this back up. Every time I put the white paper up there, sucks the light out. I got that a little too bright now. There we go, about 60. Just noticed I've been on YouTube for 15 years. Yeah. I've been streaming for 14 years, Marsh, but 4 of those years was on Ustream. And then after we moved, everybody moved from Ustream back over to YouTube. So I've been over on YouTube for 10 years. So I've been streaming 14. So you got me beat, Marsh. You've been at it 15 years. I've only been at it 14 years. And I have no idea what we're going to do here. So this is just some of the images that I liked. All right, so I think we're going to go with, I don't know if I really want the airplanes, but, and also if you tear your images, they will blend better with paint than if you cut them. I like this little guy standing down here. So we might put him in here. We'll see. I want these pyramids. Maybe this little guy standing there. I'm going to put, there's going to be more pyramids than there are in Egypt. No, there's a lot more pyramids in Egypt than we, see. I don't think I want the airplanes. Because I want it to be time and Egypt, not the sci-fi. These would be good for the sci-fi. All right, let me cut this out here. Hi, Lady Jan. Welcome back. And thanks for the super chat. Here's our bean juice and tuna top up. Thank you for, yeah, you're welcome. Your travel bookmark, jet lagged and glad to be home. Unpacked in an own bed. So, yeah, Lady Jan and Mr. Bear went to Europe. And I don't know exactly everywhere. They went to UK. They went, Scotland. They went, and they had a group for people that know them and follow them. And so I watched them travel all over. And with their little bear. They had a little bear because Mr. Bear is Mr. Bear and Lady Jan. And if y'all don't know, Lady Jan's the one that made me my Cadfael book and brought me back a bunch of stuff from one of her trips. How long ago was that trip? I couldn't believe, I think you said, was it like 8 years? How long ago was that trip when you went to all the Cadfael and the all the places? Yeah, okay, so this time I went to UK and Ireland. How long ago was it that you went to the abbeys and all the Cadfael stuff? It's been a while, but I know it's going to seem like, I can't believe it's been that long ago. So 2015, so like 9 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. I really can't. All right, so anyway, if y'all missed my showings of the Cadfael book that Lady True North Jan made, and y'all follow her also on Instagram. She does some awesome artwork too. One thing that she makes are these beautiful nature tags, which I wish she would make a book out of. Every time she posts something, I go, "Is this going to be in the new book?" I'm always after her to make a book. Let's see here. So this guy's sitting here writing everything down, I think was on no, maybe not. Maybe he's, I don't know. I thought he was holding like a stylus, but he might be holding one of those king, ruler things. Or maybe he's got some kind of something in a stylus. I don't know. Anyway, that's in my head. I imagine him writing all this down that he's seen. And he might be a time traveler, and he's stuck in Egypt. I did see there's actually, I think there's some new books out on that. They go to Egypt. I haven't read any of them, and I just saw a post somewhere because I do follow a lot of book things, booktube things going on. But all right, so there we go. We got this. Hi, Tori. No Cadfael this time. Yeah. Well, you do want to see other, when you only go every 10 years or 8 or 10 years, Jan, you want to see the same things over and over. So, but I will have to pull out that, I will have to pull out my Cadfael book again sometime soon. because it's really, really is an amazing book that she made me. Because we both love Cadfael. And all right, let's see here. I'm going to tear this so it has a torn edge, easy to blend. I'm just getting the images together. I don't know what we're going to make yet. I don't know yet, but I do want these pyramids to be cut out, the tops anyway. I love ancient history, and I read a lot of ancient history and stuff that intrigues me. All right. One more. I got my ship because I want some. I'm going to have water down here too. I'm going to have the desert and I'm going to have water. I do know that. So we'll see how. I haven't laid this out yet. I'm going to have a plant. I'm going to have a planet up here somewhere, maybe behind this. Have a nice big planet. I did pull some jelly plated papers to maybe cut a planet out, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use that. I don't know if the colors are going to work. Okay, that's all right. Thanks for stopping in, Lady Jan. Saying hi. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting us go on the journey with you. Taking us on the journey. It was very interesting. They had quite some adventures. I'll just indicate these little masts and stuff because we can always draw those back in. All right, let's see here. All right, let's cut a little bit of these and also paint in. I usually cut out bigger sections like this, but if it's like tinier areas, I'll just paint those in rather than trying to get in there and cut around all that little bitty stuff. You can just paint it in. Let's see with that little bit there. Let's see. Oh, bear hugs back at you, Jen. All right. All right, there we go. There's a ship. All righty, let's see here. So I'm going to use some of these hieroglyphs, but I don't want that line there, so let's cut that off. And we'll probably do a few rows of this. Maybe some this. Some hills. And then this side, turn it over, and you can use some of them like this upside down. Let's see. That's another little piece. Right. This will be there on an edge, or I'll cut or tear that. All right, so there's some hieroglyph bits. And now I got some of these, got some of my calligraphy papers here. And we'll do some more. Now this is going to be up here because, let me tear this, because I'm going to have some spacing, the land, and then some water down here at the bottom. So this will be in the background here. Let's tear off the sharp edges. Maybe this needs to go kind of behind there because I'm going to have a planet up in here. So let's tear that off and move it over here. Just going to kind of get a guesstimate of where things are going. All right, y'all still with the tour? All right, let's tear this down. All right. That. Out of the way. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Let's see. Any animals? Camel. I don't know if I'll put any animals. We'll see. Because I'm going to have my ship down here. The ship, there's going to be water down here. There's going to be a ship down in here somewhere. Let's tear this down a little. Go. And before I do too much more, I know I want to plant it up here. So let's see. There's my other little pyramid here too. This big one here. Let's see. Maybe right there. Ship down here. Right, let's see here. And then this little guy, I'm going to want him to be prominent. I don't want him in front of that pyramid, but I don't want to lose him too much. All right, my camera is crooked. There we go. There we go. In for a 3-hour tour. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Probably put some of this down in the water. So I'm going to have water down in here. Something like this. And maybe a little bit here. Okay, I'll go with that. And I got my little pyramids here, and I'm going to have my time up here. I might have it upside down, and the hands of time going this way. I got this little guy here, and I have another little person somewhere. What did I do with that? Here we go. This one, these two. Got these two, and I got another little pyramid here. So we'll incorporate these. Probably him back in there. All right, I'm liking the layout so far. Y'all still with me? All right, because I do want a big planet up here. And then I got these bits, and I got some more. Okay, let's see. And I thought about the checkerboard. Remember, I was going to think about doing a brown and sand checkerboard. That would have to be somewhere in here if I did that, because this is water down here. Maybe I can move this up just a little. Have a little bit more, less space, and more land in here. Something like this. And what I'll do is I'll get another sheet of this paper, and then I can just move this over and then just glue as I go. You know, I don't have to move this, in other words. I don't have to move it. Like that. I want him on top like that. There we go. Something like this. Yeah, but I do a brown and a tan checkerboard instead of black and white. All right, so then maybe I want these little pyramids up in here, depending on where the planet goes, because I want a big planet right back in here. All right, let's see. Let me look at my papers. Where did I put those? Let's see if I got anything in those colors. See, I got different color papers here that I'm thinking these might be two. This one is the least bright of all the jelly plated papers. So maybe. So I don't want too bright of a blue, or I might just have to make another one. But I think that orange and that blue kind of go together. So let me see here. Let me get a round something here. Here we go. About this size. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Let's cut on the inside of that. Who's texting me? Annie. Oh, okay. All right, let's cut this out. Checkerboard. yeah, that checkerboard will be right in this area. Here, here, and here. This is going to be water down here. And that's going to be outer space up there. All right, let's see if I can use part. I'm just going to cut this out real quick here. Just because of the colors. We'll see. Or I may not like it. I want just a brown planet, or I don't know. We'll see. I just grabbed some, colors here that might have worked. All right, let's see. I probably don't want it full on there. It's too big. Okay, I'm gonna have to go move it. I'm gonna have to make it smaller. Let's see. Do I have something that's smaller? Where's my circle? Where's my circle maker? Just the circle maker itself is that small, I think. Okay, I'm just going to use this as my template. All right, my helix, because Janet made me buy it. She didn't make me. I mean, she just enabled me. Just cutting it down a little smaller. Does Dee Dee take requests? Like what? Like what kind of request text? You mean for a collage? To make a collage and a theme? Is that what you mean, Tex? You have to tell me what you mean by request. All right, there we go. Let's see if I like this. I probably will like it when there's a lot of black in there, and tan. Maybe. I don't know. It's too yellow. Even though there's yellow in that, it looks too, has too much yellow to it, I think. It needs more blue. Maybe we could just make it more blue. It needs more of that color in there. Let's just see what we can do with that real quick. All right, let's see here. Woodland theme. You mean like the woods? Did you ever see my poster that I did for Inktober? Did you see my Inktober poster? All right, let's see here. With the secret door and animals peeking out. Like a secret garden. Like a secret garden. All right, let's see here. Let's get some of this blue. This is the color we need. Okay, I didn't know if you'd seen it. All right, so what I want to try to do is get a palette knife here. I just got a little bit of that color. And let's kind of move this to the side a little bit. See, I have a little space over here to try to just kind of make it more. Actually, it would be cool to have this be the earth. I don't think I have an earth this big. I mean, I can always print something out, but I'm not going to do that right now. But maybe, it would be cool that they're on someplace else and earth is up in space. All right, so there's that. Now let's add a little bit of white. Just a tad. Don't need too much here. Just picking it up with the palette knife here. Just to make us a planet. Oop, a little too much. Okay. I think that'll do. I think that's pretty good. Maybe it's too exact. Maybe it needs to be a little bit more messy in here. There we go. That's better. All right. I think that's good. Set that aside a minute. That over there. Let me get a baby wipe. Okay, so now I want to get another sheet of paper so I don't have to move this off of here. It's right, it's just like right how pretty much how I want it, right, as a base. Then we're going to paint and everything in. You like the planet? Thanks, Tina. We'll see how much of it we use. It may have to get cut down a little more. All right, so now what I'm going to do, let's make some space over on this side. Move everything off onto the floor. A little bit of collage there. All right, so we're going to slide this over so I can come in here. Let's move this planet out of the way. Slide this over. Let me get something to pour my matte medium on. Keep the same tray. You can peel all this off. Use the same one over and over. Same thing for the coffee lid palette with the acrylic paints on it. You can just peel it right off. All right, so let's see. I said Missy, Kristen. I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in. All right, so I'm going to start with gluing everything down. Sometimes I start with putting paint down. We're going to start today by just gluing everything down. All right, let's see. Let me get a brush here. Collage brush. Get the water out of it. All right, let's see where we want to start. Let's maybe just start here at the bottom. Down here where this is going to have water down in here, but in the meantime, we're going to have this stuff in the background, and then I just I glue it down. I put the matte medium on the base. I'm going to probably run off the screen here, but I'm on the very edge. And then I take the pieces and put the matte medium on the back and then over the top. And then I take a card. Okay, it got dark again because of the white. Let's lighten this back up again while we're working on white paper. It sucks the light out. Okay, and then I just mash it down, get all the wrinkles and bubbles out. And you do need to do this stage. This will be a wrinkle mess if you don't do this part. You really have to do this part. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. All right, let's see. I want this one right up here. And this one right somewhere right in here where the boat's going to be. Okay, and then just mash that down. While it's wet, you want to mash it down while it's wet. Don't wait till it's dry and you got bubbles and wrinkles and you think you can mash them out. You have to do it that's why I go over the top with the matte medium, because it's wet on top, and then you can smoothly mash out. All right, let's see. Let's see. Should I go and put the boat in here? Kind of want it right in there. I think I'll wait on the ship. Let's go ahead and get some of the background in here. And I'm just going to kind of gently move everything. And my hourglass is going to be right in there. So let's move this down a little. I think about there, probably. Don't even think I need that one right there. I'll make this go across here. A couple of layers there. Let's see. I'm kind of shifting. My sand is shifted. My sand is shifted a little bit because I do want to make room. I think right about there because I do want to have room for I want to do the checkerboard. So let's see. Let's move that right about there. I'll tear this off on the end. Mash this down. And then the pyramid, let me kind of lay this out exactly where I'm going to want him. It's going to be right about there. So let's go ahead and put this pyramid in here. I want him kind of straight. And we can always add some highlights around his head if we kind of lose him in the color. All right, let's see. So hi, Maritza. Did I miss anybody coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. All right, now I want a little bit of this over in here. Should have put it right up under there. Let me just cut that so it's right up against his. I want this right in there. But I've already mashed it down. Once you mash it down, it's kind of hard to pick it back up and get back up underneath. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm considering the checkerboard up there. Let's go ahead and put our, even though I would normally just go ahead and paint this, what do you call it? Outer space. I would paint it out before I glued this down, but we're going to go ahead and go with it. All right. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and do our hourglass here. Okay. Baby wipe. Hi, Diane. Packer Dye. I'm gonna always call her Packer Dye. I just know her from past Packer Dye. We're doing an Egyptian time collage. I'll probably add a couple more watches and stuff down in here. I just put my my sleeve in the matte medium. Kind of like, this is a work shirt though, so if people go, how do you keep your shirts? Well, they're really not that clean. Look, they're not really that clean. But they are my work shirts, so it's okay. I just don't want to be working in wet matte medium. All right, let's get some more baby wipes. Oh, I didn't put my planet down, did I? I let my planet. I don't know. It's probably too late to move that now. So I'm going to have to cut around it if I want that planet in there. Do I want the planet in there? Probably a little bit. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just, because I'm painting in too, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get, let's just kind of. Let's see if that's enough planet. Let's see if that's enough planet. I didn't put it down. I was sitting over there drying, letting my planet dry. All right. Hang on. Okay. Nope, gotta move that. Need a little bit more. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. These. Hi, Carrie. Ceri. Carrie, did you ever get my postcard I sent you? I hope it got over the pond. If I don't follow Carrie the Crafter, Carrie the Crafter's awesome. And I'll go ahead and announce this. Now I don't know if I'm going to do it, but Carrie the Crafter, we'll go ahead while I'm gluing. I'll talk about Carrie here. I'm going to talk about him. He's here. I'm not talking behind his back. So Carrie is going to be doing a postcard challenge. So you need to go over to his last post if y'all are interested in doing a 31 day postcard challenge. And Carrie, feel free to talk about it, and Tina can put in a link to your channel. And it's in July. It's 31 days of postcard in July. So if y'all want to do postcards, and he does request that you have jelly plated something in them. And if you don't have a jelly plate, then there's places where you can download pictures, or you can swap with somebody that does jelly plating. But all the deets are on Carrie's. There he is. Carrie the Crafter, Ceri, his channel. If you are interested in doing a July 31 day swap, I want this kind of here because I'm going to want to do that. What do you call it? Checkerboard. So thank you, Tina. There's Carrie's. So yeah, and so everybody can talk about and share it. I don't know that I'm going to do it because usually I might, and you don't have to do them all either. You can do a few, but that's what's going on. If you're interested in postcard jelly plate, and I know Mariah and PM Artist Studio are doing it. I think Devin. There's Devin there. Thank you, Devin. Devin's doing it. And so, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people doing it. Yeah, thanks, Terry. Yeah, y'all subscribe. Let me see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. There's Terry Brett. Just subscribed. Yeah, it's a fun challenge to do what you enjoy. Yes. So, yeah. So y'all go follow Carrie and go. He's got like a 30-minute video on it, on how all the details and everything. So I still have these two pieces left, and I have my ship left. So do I want my ship? Because there's going to be water down in here. So let's see. I think I want it about right there. Now it's too close. Maybe right in there. You can still see a little. I think that might be good right in there. Carrie's got a very chill channel. Lots of cool art journaling and jelly plating and all kinds of art and craft projects. And there we go. I think I like that. We're going to need something else over here. What else do I have? What else do I have over here? I've got some more pyramids down here. We're going to have these. And we got this little, I think it's a little guy standing there, but I want these pyramids down in here. Let's cut, where's the small scissors? Let's cut the tops here. Then we're going to start painting it in. Probably right there. I like that. Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Getting in the zone. Getting in the zone. All right. Make sure you mash it all down well now, because if you don't, if you wait till it's dry, you're going to have wrinkles that you can't get rid of. Just saying. All right, so I think that's a good start. Let's cut this little thing out there. Okay, there's our start. Maybe even a blue and tan checkerboard. I'm liking that idea. All right, let's see. Let's move my matte medium out of the way. We got a few pieces of the sands of time sitting over here if we need more sand. And I got this little guy here. Do I want to put this little... Not sure what it is. It looks like a little guy in there. I don't know. It might detract from this. Well, we can always go back to the book and pull out, you know, little characters and stuff out of the book. So let's go ahead and dry this and start painting. Let's move all this to the side for now. All right. Loving your Egyptian collage, right? Thank you. Yeah, Egyptian time. And I want some more. I might as well go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and let me put this in the water for a minute. I want it to dry out. Let me get the time book back out here. Where's the slide? Here it is. So we're going to go out and get back into the time book and pick out, while this is sitting for a minute, let's pick out a few. Let me adjust the light, because every time you change from black to white, something, it's going to change your, maybe I should go this way. There we go. Change your. So we got lots of watches in here and clocks, and I'm going to want a couple more. And of course, now y'all know I have magazines full of watches and clocks. But because we're trying to use this ephemera, I'm going to try to use some out of here. I like that one. Let's go ahead and get that one here. I won't put the, I'll cut off the, what do you call it? The alarm clock bells there. I'm going to cut that off. And y'all know I'll have my watch hands coming across. And I didn't pull any of my other collages to show y'all today, but y'all have probably seen them a gazillion times. But posters, collages, cards. And that's, speaking of, after we do this, I want to maybe do a couple of, maybe I should be doing some postcards, right, Carrie? I should be doing some postcards. But I'm doing these to give away. All right, so now I'm just going to cut this in half like this. And along with the pyramids here, I'm going to have to get a couple more. I'm going to need a couple more. So let's just pick a couple more. Oops, where'd it go? Oh, it's stuck to I got matte medium all over my hands. So, and that's one of the things about matte medium. It does stick a lot to your fingers. I have to take fingernail polish remover to get it off. So just saying, it is a little messy, but nothing to me works like golden matte medium. All right, so we're going to put those two there. I need a couple more. All right, because, you know, this guy, he's doing something here with the time travel. All right, let's see. I want something a little different. Let's get a different. I like this one, but I don't want to lose that jar, but I don't really want it in a jar. Let's see. That one's cool. It's on the back. See, I don't want to lose that. That's one of the things. If you don't buy two, you got to decide which ones you like. Oh, I do like that one too. Maybe this one. Okay, we'll go with this one. I want something this a little bigger, you know. All right. Cut a little of the extra brown off the edge there. If you have any questions, put them in caps. All right, let's see where I want these. This is going to be water down in here, so maybe one down there. Need another one up here. All right, so there we go. Kind of little hills of time. I don't like that that's right smack dab in the middle. Maybe move it over here. Because I'm going to have, what you call it's right in here, checkerboard. But that's kind of too lined up. I hate to cover up the mast of that. But I can always draw it back in. That's better. It's a little offset center. All right, let me get my brush back out here. Get the excess water out. And I got my medium here. And then we'll dry and start painting. There we go. And we can always highlight him if we kind of lost his shape in there. All right, now let's come back over here. Make sure it's all mashed down. All right, I'm liking that. Okay. Let's move this. Let's get the excess glue out of this. Put this in the water. All right, guys, somebody's slacking. Feel a little not enough lights on. Thanks, Tina. All right, so now let's go ahead and we can always go through here after we've got it all painted in and everything and add some more little mini focal points like little jars or let me go over here to let's go over here to this one. We can add some more little, I don't know if I want the cat, but we can go in here and kind of find a few little images, scarabs or a scarab might be good down in the water down here. Maybe right in here, a scarab. But we'll wait. We'll wait on the more details till after we paint all this in. All right, so let's go ahead and look at my heat gun here. Let's dry this real quick, and I'll look at chat again. Hi, Flora. Ego Brain. Anybody else? Hi, Arlene. We should turn the thumb into something fun. Something fun. Well, I'm gonna have flying pyramids. Hi, Sandra. Sorry I missed you yesterday. Hubster and I hung out on Father's Day. He grilled out. Okay, I think that's good now. I need to trim. I got a little bit of where I cut this a little wonky. Let's just trim that up a little here. No, I didn't use a ruler, Janet. Can you tell? If y'all missed it, here's the one that I did with the sci-fi book. It's drying over here. I've got it varnishing. So this is the one that I did using, where is it? Using this book. Use this book. And these three right here are the images out of the book. The rest of it is paint and other collage fodder. And then I did some little jewel bubbles going across there with stickles. And now it's drying. I did varnish it, so maybe I can do a flip again through these books before the end of the show. All right, let's see. All right, so let's just do a little roly bit here to kind of flatten it out. This is just like poster board. You can do these kind of collages on just like poster board that you get at the Dollar Tree or whatever, because you're covering everything up, right? All right, so let's see. I think the light's okay. Maybe just a tad brighter. All right, let's see. Let's get some paint. So again, I already have some wet paint right there from today. Otherwise, I'd peel this whole thing. I could probably still peel it up to show you. You can use these over and over and over again. I can grab it. Let's see here. Let's get up under. There we go. So you can peel up the whole thing and you have a completely clean palette. I don't say paint skins anymore because I just don't have time to use them. All right, let's see. All right, so let's see what colors do we want to play with. And I probably need to get here. Let me get up under here. Let's get another piece of card up under this so that it doesn't get all over my desk. All right, let's see. We're probably going to need, I have to probably open up another one of these blues. This one's almost gone. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should probably do the checkerboard first. Maybe I should do the checkerboard first. And do I want it in blue and tan? Or do I want it in, maybe I want it in this blue and dark brown. So if I paint it in blue and then do the checkerboard on top of it with dark brown. You know what I mean, Bern? I think I'll do that. Because this is all going to be blue and water down here too. So if I put the blue in here first, then I can go back with checkerboarding. All right, let's see. I'm making this up as I go, people. We do this on the fly. It's so, it's just kind of, let's see, how's this going to look? How's it going to work? This is going to be black up in here, so I'm going to need some black. Where's my black paint? Oh. I'll need some black, and I will need some white. And then we'll see about some tan colors. Let's see. Don't want gold. Some yellow ochre, maybe. No, that's too yellow again. There's a lot of yellow in here, but let's just start with this. Let's get the sky, and we'll just start. We'll start with this. Hi, Carol. Anybody else I missed? Okay, so I'm going to just start with painting, finger painting. And I'm just going to go and get all the edges, so this is why I got something right behind there. And then I'll get pretty close. These are cut images, so I want to keep my sharp edges here. But, so I'll get in there with the paintbrush, but this is quick. This is quick to get this in here and then blend in. Whoops. Maybe a little gray in there. That'll be okay. So the torn edges, and I'll go around those pyramids with like a pencil or something to highlight them and brighten them up. But the torn edges is what makes them blend. This doesn't need to blend. It's going to be like a harsh edge already. Let's move over here. Same thing for around this clock here. Can probably get pretty close. But then just get a paintbrush in and fiddle faddle. And try to stay in frame. So I got a board here so that when it goes off the edge. And it is pretty thick. This is not real thin, watered down paint here. And by the way, I don't put any water in any of my paint in collage. I don't put any except for when I do a bucket of stars and splatter. I water that down. But otherwise, this is not watered down. It's just full strength paint. Okay, so let's go and get pretty close there. And because it's got matte medium over the whole thing, I can get in here when this paint is wet and I can remove it. Like right here on this hill, look. See how you can just go right over and just remove it. And the reason I can do that is because of the matte medium. The matte medium allows you to do that. I'll get in there with it. So like if I go right over the pyramid, that's okay. I can just go right in there and just wipe it right out. With a damp baby wipe. That's my other favorite tool to use besides my fingers. Is a baby wipe. So let's just get that nice edge. Whoops, I didn't go that far. Okay. Get all the way around that watch down this side here. I'll check chat here in just a second, guys. Get a clean one here. Okay, there we go. There's a start. Now, let me get a brush and do some of this up in here. Let's see. Just a little one here. Something like this. All right, you really should wet your brush before you dip it in paint. Get in the world here. Get in the zone in this time traveling guy's world. Imagining him. Oh, thank you, QNL. QNL, I still don't have your address to send you if you want a happy mail back. If you want some happy mail, send me your address. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I did watch a couple of your last videos. QNL is very chill, and I like her channel. So go check her out. All right, let's see. I want my planet to be kind of round here. Am I messing up the shape of my planet there? I think. I can put an aura, a glow around it. Thank you so much, QNL. I already sent you some. Well, I was going to send you something else, and I went under my cues, and I couldn't find you. So I don't know. I couldn't find you in my cues. You weren't my P's and Q's. Maybe you could send it to me again so I can send you another happy mail. I try to support people that support my channel and send out thank yous. All right, let's see. I'll get around those pyramids with some kind of a glow, some kind of a, an aura or some star shine or something. Like circles around them like they're flying or something. Just kind of getting a little thicker in some areas there. Okay. All right. I'll dry this because I want to put in some nebulization, a little bit of nebulization in it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Dry this and put in some pencil and some stars. These. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you. All right, let's try this. And you really want it dry before you hit it with pencil. And then you're going to have, you always want to keep changing your. I go through a lot of baby wipes, and I probably will go wash my hands and take a craft scrubby to get some of the crunch off of here before I move on down in here and try to do drawings of checkerboard because it'll be a little tricky to do that with this. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll do a BRB. Where's my, there it is. Okay, I'll do a BRB. I'm gonna get a craft scrubby to my hands and get some of this off, and then we'll come back and I want to put some star shine and stuff in there. Let's see, is that kind of flashed out again? It does take a little bit to contain the lighting when you're going from black to white, and All right, I'll be right back, guys. I don't think the cat's in here. All right, I took a little fingernail polish remover too. I didn't get it all off, but I think I got enough off that I can work with a paintbrush. Thanks everybody for your patience. Let's see. Chat message. All right, so there we go. So there's a start. Now this should be dry enough for me to get a couple of, let's see, get a blue, like a slate blue. Slate blue is one of my favorites. Slate blue and an orange. And then we'll get some stars going on there, and then we'll move on down. Let's see. Let's get a little bucket of stars. This is the only time I add water to my paint usually. I mean, there may be exceptions, but you know, get a little water here. And my floppy brush, I use one of these calligraphy brushes, old calligraphy brush. It's real floppy and it's real good for making stars. Okay, so let me just set that to the side for just a second while we take a little bit of orange. A little orange in here. A little bit of blue. A little more orange. Let me sharpen this orange. And we might put some mist going through at the end. Oh no, I love certain things. I love waterfalls, mist, waves, time, watches, hands of time, space, nebula, stars, planets. These are all the things that I love. Because y'all know I love me some science fiction, time travel-ness stuff. And I'll probably put some auras around those pyramids there. I don't like to rush this. I like to take my time and do it, but you know, also got to think about, I want to finish this today. All right, there we go. All right, that's a good start. Now let's go back over here. And I'll probably have some water splashes too with this in the bottom, but you know, I'm going to just go ahead and tap this off here, put my hand over it so it doesn't go everywhere. It's a little thick, so I'm going to take that off, add a little more water, want it a little bit smaller. The more you tap, the smaller your little stars will be. There we go. And if you get it anywhere you don't want it, you have this is covered with matte medium, so you can remove things. Like if it gets right here on the, too much on the pyramids or whatever, you have it. And I'll add some watch hands to this one here. But not yet. That'll be like toward the end. Okay. Same thing for all these stars. I'll draw some circles around them and make them some little mini planets. All right, so let me rinse this out. Let me get my baby wipe here and knock back wherever I don't want any. Okay, that's good. All right, let me dry this. That's quiet today. They must be traveling through time, Arlene. me sharpen these. That one's sharpest. So let's just pick a couple places here. I'm just stopping and working in the stars right now. These are the little details that I love adding that we usually don't get to because, you know, it takes a while to do everything else. All right, we can go back and add more of that later. All right, now I do want some kind of auras around these, but let's go ahead and first, let's get a pencil here. Y'all have any questions? Put it in caps. Hi, Ruth. Anybody else I missed? All right, so I want to make sure you can kind of see these pyramids here. Just add a little bit more definition as my head's stuck up under there. Maybe a little more orange on that one. All right, now I want to do, I'm going to get my baby wipe out and do some glow around these. Let's just kind of get a circle where I want it. Somewhere I didn't like that. I'm going to take my baby wipe and with the non-watered down, this is the non-watered down paint, I'm going to mash some of the paint into my hand. Into the baby wipe, and it mashes it into the baby wipe. And this is how I do my mist and things like that too. So, but it's mashed into the baby wipe. So I'm going to just put some down, and then I'll go in here and kind of get kind of a glow around. And I'll work on this more too. Get it more how I want it. But this is a start. Because I'll probably have the glow, a mist coming through here. Like probably have it coming out of here. Let's see. Have it coming out of the something like that. Do I want it connected or not? Have this side a little darker or brighter, I should say. This side a little brighter too. I can go back in here with a Posca too to get a sharp edge if I want to. Now this will come down and it'll come out when I finish painting here. I'll probably have it coming across here, like behind this pyramid or the sand right here. I'll have this coming around and around in here and then somewhere around here. But I can't do that yet because I haven't finished painting this out yet. So, and then I'm going to have my watch hands coming out of here. Something like this. We'll deed it up later. Thank you, Debbie Bruce. All right, so now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to get the background, all this, I'm going to get background of blue because then I'm going to have a brown checkerboard and then this will be the water down here. So now I've got to kind of paint this in. So I got the blue and I'm going to get a little bit of the brown. And let's see. I want raw umber, burnt umber. I'm going to want a little bit of that. And then probably, we'll just start with that because I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Maybe mix it with the white to get a little bit of. All right, let's see here. All right, let me start. All right, let me move my squeaky chair up. Get in the zone here. All right. Okay, I'm not looking at chat now. I'm going to kind of concentrate here. Can y'all see okay? Am I zoomed in enough? And again, I'll have my white misty something coming around, but that'll be after I get all this done. And we might add some more little features, some more little people, or we don't know yet. Set that clock down in there. Same for this one over here. Might have a little bit of waves or water coming up on the pyramids too. We'll see. All right, see how I'm starting to meld it all together? Maybe he might be. Maybe I just need to put a cell phone in his hand, right? Just put a cell phone in his hand. Okay, there's a pyramid right there. I don't want to lose that pyramid. I might get in here with a little bit more brush. All right, so I'm just going to kind of do this because I really want this mostly to be water in here. So I'm just trying to kind of set some of this down. But we can always get back in here with the brush. Okay. Not looking at chat, so just carry on if you're chatting amongst yourselves. All right, there we go. Now let's get into the blue. He's scrolling. Yeah, there you go, Devin. Yeah, he's just scrolling. Probably have to get in here with the brush pretty soon because my fingers get too big for the space. And it's easier with the brush when your fingers are bigger than the space that you're trying to work in. All right, let's get them in here. So in here, I want checkerboard now. I got to remember that in here. But I have to have the blue to do the checkerboard on top of. So let's just get that mapped in there real quick. We'll get some of that water detail after a while. All right, there we go. There's a start. All righty, now. All right, checking chat. Like the background. Oh, let's see. Ruth said she got the background on her zine finished. I finished my zine over the weekend. I just got to go make copies. All right, let's see. Let me get my paintbrush here. What I do with the little one? Here it is. All right. Am I zoomed in enough for you guys? Can zoom in one more. But, well, maybe not. We'd probably lose the sides. Let's turn down the brightness just a little. Hi, View. How's it going? So if y'all missed it, we're working out of collage books, ephemera books from Poor Toast and Cake Curry, the Egyptian and the Time one. I want to do a checkerboard. I don't know that I'll 100% finish this on stream, but I will finish it and post it on Instagram when I'm done. And I do always reference the books I use. So you'll see those. Little cliff right there. A hieroglyph cliff. A hieroglyph cliff. We're going to have water and stuff kind of coming up over there. Splashing around and has some water sprayed down in here. more stuff going on down here, but you know, we've got to start. I got to get that checkerboard in there, or we're going to run out of time for even that. And we'll have highlights along the edge of the what do you call it? The hourglass here. We'll have highlights, and we'll have some stars and the star shine and other things going on. But it takes time. It takes time to get it in there. You know, get this all in there. I know I need a little bit more black right there. Cut that down there. And this one's going to have watch hands on it. Let's see, need a little bit of, there we go. Thank you, Tina. I've sat and watched this. I still don't know how she figures. Janet. Well, Janet, you know, when you've done hundreds of them, and I'm not exaggerating. I probably have done hundreds of collages. You know, when you've done hundreds of them. Okay. A little bit more right in here. Oops. Accidentally picked up the brown. Don't want that. Let's get the white here. And then we'll do the checkerboard. And we can always go back and add more details like this. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. We'll dry it, and there's going to be more waves and water and splashing action going on. Let's see. I think that I have everything that I need. So, well, yeah, pick a theme that you like too. Like I like time and science fiction and Egyptian and history and all that stuff. I like that. So I use a lot of it. And again, I'm going to go around my hourglass here and make it glow more because the paint's right up to the edge, but not yet because we got, you know. So now it's time to get some more baby wipes out. Let's dry this. All right, hang on. Maybe a couple little people way back in there. And I'm thinking, well, I think this is dry here. I think we need a little portal right in here, a little cave, we need a little portal right in here. I'm going now there. I think we'll have something else going on over there in that little corner. Dee Dee, write in all caps so I know you're talking to me. Also, Dee Dee ignores. Well, I'm sorry. Let me stop and see what Ruth is asking me because we don't want to miss Ruth. All right, scrolling back, Ruth. Let me see. You mentioned matte medium. I learned, and by the way, I don't mean to be fussing at you, Ruth, but I mean, come on, really? I do try to capture as much as the comments as I can. So you just have to be a little more patient. Forgot to mention matte medium. I learned matte Mod Podge or clear gesso can work in a pinch. No, it does not for me. Mod Podge to me stays sticky. Unless they've changed the formula, it is not the same. It is not the same. And clear gesso is not the same. And most of the time, gesso is, what do you call it? Gritty. you have to, it's hard to find a non-gritty gesso. I know that, I think Golden does make one. If I ever use gesso, I have some old, what's her name? Let me see if I can remember her name. I don't think I can put my hand on it, but they don't make it anymore anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I tell you. I love you, View. Okay, so did I miss anything else? Did I miss anything else? Let me make sure and scroll back. My mods are usually pretty good at answering questions too. If y'all ask me a question, especially on a supply, give them a second. They'll tell you. They all know what I use. I mean, let's see. All right, so there we go. I think I've got it all. Yeah, Mod Podge is not the, yeah, exactly. It stays tacky. Yeah, it does not dry. So, okay. I'm not fussing at you guys too much, but I mean, come on, guys. I'm working here. And, I tell you all this all the time. I've got, over 100 people here. I do my best to keep up on chat. I guess I have to say this again. I do my best to keep up on chat. I don't catch every single comment. To catch every single comment you guys make, I just have to stop working here and just read chat. And we do nothing else but read chat. And that's all I have to do. Thank you, Janet. I think I do as well. I think I do very well with keeping up with chat. And if I miss your comment, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. What is my next thing? I want to do the checkerboard. All right. Let's get I think I'll just do it with a sharp. No, maybe I'll just do it with the ballpoint pen. I'll just do the checkerboard with the ballpoint pen, and I'm going to paint it in brown. I'll paint it in brown. All right. I will need a ruler for this, Janet. I'm going to get a ruler. I'll get a clear ruler so I can kind of see where I'm going. All right. So I kind of want the checkerboard to come probably here, but not down here. So I'll probably end the checkerboard right about here in the straight here. Go along here and here. Okay, so that's where the checkerboard will end. And then there won't be any writing here. It'll be up here because this is going to be the water. So I don't need to continue. The checkerboard will come up to in here. So let's just go ahead and have it come to there. All right. Yes, rulers and checkerboard. All right. So then I'm going to come up to here. I'm following my lines I've already drawn. I'm going to go up to there. So that'll probably be the end of the checkerboard to there. All right. So here, and here, and then this, and then behind the ship here too, behind the sails in there. And then this will be all water down in here. All right. So now let's go ahead and divide this off in halves and half again. So this will go there. There. Whipped out that ruler. She does, View. She does. All right. Now, let's see. I will now I've got to make it. We want the checks bigger toward us. So the bigger checks will be, let me kind of guesstimate how big I want the checks here. About half of this. Okay, now we're going to make them smaller going back up here. So probably about 3. Let's go about here. Okay, and then nothing over here yet. And then about 2. Divide that in about half. It'll make sense in a minute when I start painting. And that's pretty good. All right, let's see now up here. Then we're going to have 2. And we'll go 2 the rest of the way. If it gets tedious watching me paint in checkerboards, we can always stop the painting of the checkerboard and work on some other areas. So, and I also want to do a giveaway. So I think what I'm going to do for the giveaway is give away some of these 5x7 craft cardstock and some piece and some collage. So y'all can make your own collage. You know, I'll give y'all some of the Egyptian stuff and some of the time collage stuff, and give y'all some so you can make your own collage. But I'll just give y'all some, you know, make your own collage kit thing. All right, let's see here. How far do I want to go up here? Just probably one more, maybe. Maybe one more. Okay, there. How about that? All right, then over here we'll go one more. That's probably good. All right. And then down in here, well, maybe I will go right to this. Let me go over on the other side of this wave over here. We'll go right over there. And then the waves and everything else, this is going to be all water down in here. So there won't be any checkerboard there. Do I need one more? Maybe one more. There we go. All right. Now I got to start doing, you know, making it look like that. So I think I'll have it start from here. So this will be, because I don't want it dead center, but right here at this watch, that will be our breakout point there. Hi, Joe Lou. How's it going? Kimberly? Anybody else I missed? All right. So now, and this I don't really measure. This I kind of guess on. I know. And so I kind of guess on this. Where does it go up to there? So it's not going to be, you know, gridded to like mathematically correct. Okay. All right, I'll do that over here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. I think it comes up to his feet there. I know this is a little tedious to get it laid out, but it does look cool when you have a checkerboard. This one needs to come back behind here. Maybe one more. Okay, coming over on this side. get the correct kind of angle going here. All right. I think that'll work. Okay. There's our kind of checkerboard, kind of gridded, kind of. Hi, CB. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while, I know, and hope you're will hang out with us, and not be lonely. Just saying. Who else am I missing? All right, so we'll see how this looks. It's going to look a little off, but that's okay. All right, now I want to do browns and probably maybe a couple of shades of brown. Let's just start and see. Do you want to start down here or do you want to start up here? Maybe we'll start up here. All right, let's just see. Now I'm going to need a different brush. This one's too stiff. I need a floppier, I need a little softer brush. There we go. That one's a little softer. This one's a little stiff. Good to have you, CB. We're just working on a collage. And like I said, I probably will not do, maybe I should, I don't know. Maybe I should do it in ink instead of paint. It might be, no, we'll just go with paint. Over this white, though, it might take 2 coats. I might have to do 2 coats over the white because the brown is not it's not as opaque as like black. But it might look good being a little translucent. We'll see. Let me zoom in so y'all can maybe see a little bit closer here. There. Yes, technical. That is the technical name, floppy brush. And like I said, right here on the white paint, it's probably going to take a couple of coats to go over the white paint. And I probably won't do this whole thing. Although that last checkerboard I did, it did go kind of fast, actually. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. And I can always go back and sharpen some things up if I need to. But I kind of like how it's a little translucent, actually. Except over the white. It's going to need a second coat over the white. Don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. She's going to do some of her favorite addictive art. Thanks, Devin. I can do it pretty quick, but I don't want to rush it either. I do want to kind of have it turn out kind of how in my imagination. I still have to do the waves and the water and the stuff down here. So we'll see. We'll see how far we get. And I want to do the giveaway so that y'all can make some of your own little collages. Especially if you've never made any collages before. You like it translucent too? Yeah. So that may be over the white. It may be too translucent over the white. Try to move my hand back a little so you can kind of see. There's the birds outside. It's nice, peaceful. Although it's hot, it's really hot here. It's been in the 90s in Georgia. Yeah, it does kind of look like now, with a little bit of translucency, well, at least up close from here, my perspective, it kind of looks like marble, kind of marbleized, you know. Thanks, Tina. There's Janet's link. What time is it? Oh, I'll work for about 15 more minutes on the checkerboard, and then we'll do the giveaway. Might have to get out one smaller brush. I don't know. So far, so good. But I do want to add some other details like the glow around the hourglass there, and some more star shine, and maybe some more mist coming from here around this way, from this way. But this all has to be really dry before I can put that on there. I think I want all the tiles, though, to go this way. If I'm going to have them kind of iridescent or kind of translucent, I'll have them all kind of going kind of the same way. Otherwise, it looks like the tile person did not lay them down correctly. Or I'd have to have every other one going. I was glad to get my zine done. I did share it with Janet. I'm going to go make copies tomorrow. Go out on my errands, my Tuesday errands. I try to get back before Colleen and Kathy stream. I'm not sure whose channel is this week. They rotate. Kathy and Colleen's CK Art and Kathy Berg, they rotate streaming on each other's channels. I'm not sure if it's Kathy's or Colleen's tomorrow. I try to get back for my errands. What do y'all think? How's it looking? I know it's supposed to be probably the widest right here and then narrow, but I wanted it to kind of focus right there on this watch. And I'm not sure if I want this to be the main watch or this to be the main watch yet. Or the watch hands come out. So I did it kind of opposite here. So that's the focal point. And I think I'll have a little bit of water in there too. So we'll get most of it done, I think, or at least the base of it done. But I like the watch hands to come out at least of one watch. And since this is the time one, the book, the time ephemera book, I want that to really be some focal point besides the Egyptian stuff. Okay. Hi, Dar. There's Colleen. Oh, I just saw Colleen. It's on Colleen's channel tomorrow. Kimberly said, "Thank you, Kimberly." And Kat, I saw Kat say it too. Okay. Now I've got to kind of skip over here, so I got to kind of think about. Let's see, that's a white there. This would be a brown one there. White. Not that they're not going to intersect, so it'll be okay. You don't want to be off on one of your checks if they're going to match up somewhere else. If they're going to match up somewhere else and then they don't line up at the end. There we go. And this one. And this one. Just going to give it a lot of depth to have the checkerboard. I've done a checkerboard on a few others. Maybe four or five of them, I think. I need to clean my brush off. It's getting, the paint's kind of crusting up, so it's making the tip of my brush thick. So I'm going to clean my brush off. Could you turn this into a game? You could turn this into a game includes. I don't have time for that, Rebecca. Solving riddles, kind of like you mean like a hunt? It's hidden things that you're hunting up. I'm not sure, but yeah. But thank you. No, I don't have time to make a game. As people go, why don't you do your own color book? Oh, speaking of, I got to show y'all a new book. I left it in the bedroom because I was looking at it last night. Just got it yesterday. Y'all are gonna love this one, I think, because I have 4 others by this person. Speaking of making your own books and stuff, the girls that I know, well, and there's guys too. Although the guys haven't made any in a while, Kirby and well, I guess Kirby revamped one of his. But anyway, it takes about a year to make a book. It takes a year. And that's like really working on it and doing nothing else. I don't want to spend a year working on a book. That's just me. Nothing, I'll buy your books. I'll buy your books that you worked on for a year. Do I want to make a book and work on it for a year? No, I don't. But I do have a new book to show you guys that just came out. And this is book 5. And I have her other 4, which we'll do something in it on Wednesday. How about that? Wednesday, we will work out of that book. Let me finish this side because I'm almost done. Look. I might put a second coat on this. I don't know yet. I mean, I won't do it while y'all watch. But I do have a new book that I have her other 4. And we have worked in them before. So y'all will recognize her. Some of y'all are probably in the chat guessing as I speak. Are y'all guessing already? But thank you, Rebecca. That's very kind of you to say that. It has to do with time, guys. Time, look, time. Everything takes time, and you have to pick what you want to work, what's important to you. If you want to make a book, if you want to make a color book, if you want to write a book, if you want to make a game or calendars or collages, you have to, be dedicated to doing that. And I really do put my heart into everything I do, and I'm dedicated to doing, like streaming. I've been streaming for 14 years, and I've probably only missed all total like one day here, one day there, a week for my mom's funeral. I probably haven't missed more than 2 weeks in all that time. And not saying that people that miss days, it's just the way I roll. If I can be here, I'm going to be here. I just like to be consistent and faithful to doing this. So if I was going to make a book, I'd go all in. I mean, I probably wouldn't be streaming. I'd just be, I wouldn't be doing a lot of the social media. I'd just be concentrating on that. And that's just not what I want to do. So just a minute and I'll go grab it. Like I said, it's in the bedroom. I was looking at it last night. So we'll work on it and we'll work in that book on Wednesday. You'll see. You'll be happy. You will be happy of what we're going to do on Wednesday. My brush is getting a little crusty again. The paint dries pretty quick on this little tiny brush. So you got to kind of clean it off fairly often to keep it sharp, especially if you're doing like squares. All right. Couple more down here. Okay. One more right there. Okay. Got one that's a little janky right there. All right. Let me just go ahead and finish these. Then I'll go get the book because I'm going to want to talk about it. And we'll let this sit. Let's see. This will only take a minute or two. Almost. Couple more, guys. Look how fade out, up here. There we go. All right. Did I get that last one up there? Okay. All right. Checkerboard is cool. Thanks, Janet. I'll probably go back in here and fix a couple of them, I think that, yeah. Like, I like how some of the white's showing through there. It makes it look like it's lit, so we'll see. All right, let me back out. Um, there we go. All right, let me go run get that book. See, I'm going to have some waves up in here. This is going to have water and waves coming splashing up on here. And I think I want a couple little characters, a couple other, like, a couple little people maybe walking up this hill or something. And then, of course, I want to do I want to have, we're going to have a nice glow around this. I might have to get out my Posca. Get this nice, sharp glow in here. And then the mist is going to come around right in here. I'll get a Posca out so you can see it better, but yeah. All right, let me go get that book. Oh, sitting on my leg. I might pull her other ones by Wednesday so you can see them as well. So, hi, Brian. Anybody else popping in that I might have missed? So we're working on this collage. I'm going to do some water action going on here. But this came out. It's brand new. It's our 5th book. Y'all know, y'all seen me working her other 4. Color Special Effects 5, Helen Elliston. So y'all can follow her on Facebook if you so choose. And this one's a little different than her others. Well, each one are a little different, but y'all see me work in her other books before. And so this is her newest one, and it's thicker. It's more expensive, but it's about twice the size. It's about twice the size as her other 4. Go shopping. Do you have some of her other books, Janet? Do you have? I'm pretty sure you have some of them. Of her other 4, I did not pull them, but I will pull the other her other books to show on Wednesday, and we're going to work out of this on Wednesday. Okay, I'm going to just give y'all a quick flip. I should show it to y'all. Do y'all want me to show it to you today? I'm not going to work in it today, but I'll just do this kind of a flip. Then we'll talk more about it on Wednesday, and we'll do a project out of it. We'll do a project out of it. I really want to draw that beer. I don't drink beer. I don't like the taste of beer, but that beer looked pretty pretty cool to draw. Corn on the cob. And so she tells you the color pencil. She uses Prismacolor. She gives you the numbers and the colors to use. And y'all seen me working her books before. It's a banana. I think we might do a banana. She does some grayscale. So the grayscale ones would probably be, I should make some copies to work on actual grayscale. So if y'all are working color books, y'all know grayscale are like already pre-shaded. They're already pre-shaded before you work on top of them. They've already got the gray scale to them. And then she shows you how to work on top of gray. There's a whole chapter in here on working on top of grayscale. So yeah, we'll do something out of this on Wednesday. I saw a review about the book. These books are, yeah, I have all of them, Leona. This is her 5th one. I have all of them, and my mom liked her books too. Color pencil, Prismacolor. Of course, you can do other things too. You could add black, you could add paint. You could add, here's some different little characters. Smoke, faces, little manga girl there, little gnome. Janet will buy this just for the gnome. So I'll show it again on Wednesday, and I'll pull the other books out too, her other 4 books. And again, this is her thickest one. So I'm glad we talked about working on. I'm glad Rebecca said something about, oh, you should do a game, because it reminded me about people asking me to do a color book. And that reminded me that this book was sitting in my bedroom waiting to show you guys. So we'll do something on that on Wednesday along with her other books. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway. We'll do, and I have another. See, I just have a thing there, so it's kind of keeping the desk halfway clean. We're gonna do. We'll do a giveaway, and I would, cause it says by me. Oh my goodness. Mm. So I love Helen Elliston's books. All right, so let me just kind of roll this a little. It does kind of curl a little, but you can just kind of roll it and it'll flatten out. And we'll work a little more on this, some more detail for about 30 minutes. But we're going to do our giveaway first. So what I'm going to do is we'll do 2 US, 2 international. Let's go ahead and move this for a minute while we do it. So these are 5. I think I have envelopes that'll work with these. These are 5 by 7. So I'm going to give y'all each a little kit, a little collage kit to work on. Let's see here. Let's get some time ephemera. And I let me, while I'm doing this, I'm going to look too for, I think I'll go for the Egyptian for my poster. So we'll go ahead and do some time. Well, maybe I'll put some Egyptian stuff in it too. So I'm just thinking that, like, let's see here. We'll get a sheet of time. Where's my, hang on. There's the science fiction. What, here it is. There's the Egyptian one. Because I do want to put maybe a couple little more characters on my what do you call it, poster. Maybe one of these. That one kind of looks a little, I don't know. There's some people that are getting stabbed. We probably we'll forgo those. We'll forgo the people getting stabbed. Here, this one looks good. And then the back has also got a little bit of hieroglyphs on it. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Oh, wait, I want that book back because I might want to pick something else out of it for my collage. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, this book's a little more expensive than her other ones, but it's like twice as thick. It is twice as thick. Okay, so also, I think I want to do some kind of, do I want, you know what? Let's do some jelly plated. What are those papers I had over here? Oh, here they are. Some jelly plated papers, because that way, if y'all want to participate in Carrie's thing, here, these are jelly plated and scraped off. There's really no rule about it, how much jelly plate and stuff like that for Carrie's collage challenge. So, I mean, not collage challenge, postcard challenge, except that it has to have some kind of jelly plate and it has to be 4 by 6. Now, these are 5 by 7. So if you do anything with Carrie's, what do you call it? Postcard challenge for July, these are too big. You have to cut these down. Okay. 4 by 6 is the requirement. But y'all know how to cut things down. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's just give y'all each a couple pieces of different colors. Hang on. I'm making y'all your own little kits. I love doing this. I forgot to type what? Tina? You have the special effects book in your cart. Well, if y'all haven't bought any of her other books before, I'm going to show them all on Wednesday. I'm not telling y'all to wait, but you might, depending on what kind of things you like to do, if you color or if you just want to draw, you might like some of the other ones better. I don't know. It just depends on what you like to do. I'm just saying, I will show all of the books on Wednesday if you want to wait view before you buy. But if you plan on buying all of them, then, go ahead and buy this one too. All right, so there's some, deli plated, you know, bases, if you will. Okay, so now let's see here. Let's put a couple watches or clocks or something in each one. Okay, there's a vase and let me turn this down just a little. I'm going to cut them in half. There we go. Let's see here. Let's give y'all some of each something. Okay, a watch. There's a vase. There's a jar and another. There we go. There's this kind of small. Let's give you another bigger one. There we go. All right, now, hang on, making little kits. Trying to think of what else. What else can I put in the kits? Washi tape? Well, no, that might make it too thick. So I have to wrap it on a card or something. All right, let's see here. Let's give y'all each a little, either a camel or a character, or here's a cart and some little Egyptian guys, and then now I have to get some more out. So here's a couple of different like heads. Let me see, where's my book? Oh, here it is. Let's cut a couple more of those people out. Oh, here's some couple of cats. Oh, I better save a couple cats here. Let's because Malibu and Oliver. I better save the cats. Let's see what else. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's a couple right here. There. Okay. All right. And then I got to see what else do I want. Do I want some cats on my poster? Maybe. All right. Hang on. Stick that in there. All right. There we go. What else could I put in here? What else could I put in the collage kit? Did you still print out your? I have done a few, but everybody that I've sent everybody that supports the channel, I've sent them their I haven't made any new ones. I haven't made any new stickers. I need to make some new ones. But yeah, Rebecca, I do need to make some new ones. Okay, let's see about some envelopes now. Hang on. Let me see if I can find. Let's see. I got to go over here. I'm trying to think of what else I could put in here to make it a nice little collage kit, other than the card base, some couple of jelly plated papers, and some Egyptian and time. So we'll do 2 US, 2 international. I'm looking around thinking, like washi tape would be good, but then I'd have to wrap them on something. So we'll have to save the washi tape for something else. Let me look around. I'm trying to think of what else I could throw in here. What else would make a good kit? Hi, Tiff. Kitties. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah. Thanks, Rebecca. I know you have a few of them. All right, let's see. I'm looking over here. What else do I have that I can throw in here? What else do I have that would be good for Egyptian or watches or clocks? I do that. Well, maybe that's enough. I'm trying to just look around and see what else would be fun. Kind of fun to add to it, but don't know. I'm looking. Hang on. Just something handy. Let's see. What about fabric stuff? I got fabric stuff, strings. Lace doesn't really go Egyptian. I don't know. Some sari silk might. Here, let's get a little, let me see here. Here's some red. Okay, here, let's put a piece of this in there. I don't know if that'll match, but we're going to put a piece of, I'll cut this down. We'll put some of this sari silk in here. Now, these scissors are not my fabric scissors, but let's see if I can cut here. Put y'all a piece of sari silk fabric. You can cut it up into smaller pieces. There we go. All right, we'll put that in there. A piece of fabric in each one. All right. Try to make it lay down smoothly. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let me get my iPad. Is my iPad in here? Let me bring up my random.org on the iPad. Let's see. I don't do memberships, Rebecca. I don't do Patreon. I don't do memberships. If y'all super chat me, I like to send you a thank you. But I don't do membership and I don't do Patreon. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just don't do it. And I have a few different reasons for it. I don't like to have different groups that I have to be concerned about. And I don't join Patreons or memberships, because then if I join one person's, then the next person goes, well, why didn't you join mine? You joined so-and-so's. Why don't you, you know what I'm saying? I just don't do it. I don't do memberships. I don't do Patreon. But if you super chat me or send me, PayPal me something, or I do try to reciprocate and send you a thank you. But anyway. Okay. So let's see. You think that's a good give it thanks? Okay, let me bring up my let me get random here. Random. See if I can bring it up. I'll have to go out in the hall. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got a random.org generator thingy. All right, so let's move some of these envelopes, move all these cards before they get paint all over them. Okay. All right, so we'll do international first. I think we did US first last time. So we'll do international first. And then we'll put names on here. I do ask, don't play if you don't want to send me your address. I don't share your address with anybody, but if you don't feel comfortable giving me your address, then don't play. Because I don't want to have to try to hunt you down. Where's your address? I can't see you, So, all right. So here we go. International only. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. First two people closest without going over. When I pick a random.org number, first two people closest without going over, we'll get one of these little kits. I think that's fun. Don't you? Tina thought it was fun. Yes. And like Tina said, make sure that you are in live chat. And I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but if you are in top chat, you're not going to see all the chat. And you have to fix that every time you go into a live and every time that you watch a repeated live. You have to adjust it. You have to go in to the chat drop down and click all messages. Otherwise, it defaults to top chat and you do not see all the chat. And that goes for recordings too. Okay. All right. So wait till I type in go. Yeah, thank you. Do not delete your number, change your number, move your numbers. We can't do that here. I know some people allow it. We can't. We just don't. So, yeah. Thank you, Janet, for that reminder. Okay, so one number only. One number only. The first two people closest will international only, and then we'll do US separately. Okay. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Then I'll have to find another battery. I guess changing one of the two batteries did fix my mouse. Was the battery? I turn my mouse off. Don't look at my mouse, Janet. But I turn my battery. I turn it off after I'm done with the computer. But yeah, I just like to make Janet faint when she sees my equipment. Whoops. Here's my keyboard. There's my keyboard. It's not as bad as my mouse, but yeah. It's oh my gosh. And then I'll look over my poster for a couple minutes and maybe add a couple little people or something to it. And then I'll have to go back and add the water and some more splashes and some more details. Like, we only have so much time, and I don't want to continue with that on Wednesday. I want to finish that and start something else on Wednesday, and we'll work out Helen Elliston's book on Wednesday. All right, I'm going to count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. All right, go. Did it go? Did it go in? Let's see. Did it go? Then my stop. Yeah, there it is. All right, so let's hear. This is international only. First two people closest, and if everybody goes over, I'll draw a new number. 90. First two people closest to 90 without going over. Let's scroll on back. Let's see, 90. Let's see, Terry Brett has 74. Kelly S has 78. So is it Kelly S and Terry Brett? I think. Y'all double check me. But I think it's Terry Brett and Kelly S. I think Kelly is in Kelly. I think you're in Australia, but I'm not sure if I have your address. Send it to me again, Kelly, because I'm pretty sure if you're the Kelly S in Australia. But just to double check, okay. So here's my email again. Let me put that in there. Send me your address again if you don't mind, Kelly S. I'm pretty sure I have your address, but let's just make sure. Okay, so Terry and Kelly. Now we're gonna do USA only. So we're gonna do two more. So now we're gonna do same thing, USA only. I'll pick a new random.org number. Wait till I type in go. First two people closest without going over. Send you your little collage kit. Send you a little collage kit. Thanks, Tina. All right, wait till I type in go. And thanks everybody for being here. Thanks y'all that gave me a super chat today. And make sure I have your address. If you want to thank you, a collage. I've been sending out collage bookmarks lately. That's because everybody has my stickers because I haven't made any new stickers. So I probably should make some new stickers, but I haven't yet. So, okay, let me get a sip of my lemon water here. Trying to see what else notes I have here. That's okay. I did tell y'all about my community tab. I did post some new books. I posted like four books. One doesn't have a cover, so I post the inside. 4 different books on fairies. My Brian Fowd one's from 1978, but doesn't have a cover on it, so that's why I posted the inside. And 3 others, they're like from the 80s and 90s. They're older books. So, but they're all about fairies and fairy lore, LORE, All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. You almost didn't make it, Rebecca. 2, 1. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pick a new number. New number 96. First 2 people closest to 96 without going over. So the high numbers again. Let me scroll all the way back. Scrolling all the way back. 96. Let's see. The big mama bird has 87. Pamela has 90. So Pamela Kane's going to be one of them. She had 90. And then let's see who's the next closest. Is it Kimberly with 84? Kimberly, let's see, did anybody else have in the 90s? Let me scroll back. Kimberly had 84. Is she the closest? Pamela and I think Kimberly, 557. Oh, Big Bad Big Mama Bird had 87. What did Kimberly have? I missed it. Okay, I'm taking y'all's word for it. All right, Big Mama Bird. I'll need your address. Big Mama Bird. I'll need your address. Here's my email again. There's my email. So I have Pamela's. So send me your address. Yeah. Okay, got it. Thanks, Kimberly. I don't know if I've sent you anything lately, Kimberly. I don't think I have. I'm going to make a note. It's been a while since Kimberly has got anything. I'm going to make you a note. Okay. All right. You're welcome. You like it in my Happy Meal? Thanks, Pamela. And Big Mama Bird, I need your address. All right. Let's see here. And Kelly S., who I think's in Australia, and Terry B. I have Terry B's. Okay. Let's see what goes there. All right. Let's turn off the iPad. Move this over here. No room. All right, let me pull my poster back up. Let's see what we can do. A couple minutes on it here. Let me move this out of the way. I don't need that in the background anymore. Shove that under the desk. There we go. So, yeah. So Wednesday we will work in Helen Allison book. So today we worked out of this and this Poor Toast and Cake Curry books. The Egyptian one and the time one. And again, I'm going to do some, let me get a Posca here. I'll probably do some like extra like highlighting and stuff like that. And some more mist kind of stuff coming around like this. So that the mist kind of fades out, but has a nice, at least one sharp edge. And then this will come around. And then I'm not sure, do I want it to come around this way? Let me just kind of get an idea where I kind of want it to go. I kind of want it to come across here and across here and like down there, something like that. I don't want to do it in too much yet because I still got some other details that I want to add, but that's where the mist will go. Right now it's just a line, but I'll mist it out throughout there. And then I'm going to want this to be I'm going to want to have my hourglass really nice and sharp at the end of the day. I'm going to want that to be. And I'll probably want a star shine, like maybe right in here. This is going to be too big, I think, but I'm going to want a star shine in here. Turn it on. Now, my watch hands. I have to decide, do I want my watch hands to come? They need to come from here because this is the focal point. This can just be like a planet. I can maybe even knock it back a little bit. Let's see, with the hourglass Egypt checkerboard pyramid, so it looks like art for Freemasons. No, it's not. It's just, but I do like symbology. I do have all like lists and notes on all different kinds of symbols and stuff because that interests me. The history of symbology and stuff. I do have a lot. So I do like symbols and stuff like that. But is this meaning? Am I meaning for this to be some kind of a Mason thing, Freemason thing? No, I didn't. That's not what I had in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna want more. I'm gonna want some more. Um, I'll get the paint out too, but right now I just want to kind of show y'all where I'm going with this. We're gonna have water up in here. I have some coming across here like this. I'm going to get out my paint, actual paint, and get in here with this. I'm just kind of indicating where I'm going to want to paint. So I'm just kind of putting in a little bit of note-taking with my Posca. Something like that. There'll be more water up in here. Brighter color, stand out more. Same thing for right in here. All right, so I think my watch hand's going to come from here. Maybe to this point and to this point. All right, let's see. Let me get a ruler out. Let me get a ruler and see. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm going to want one to this point. Actually, it could be to this guy, but then it has to do a tangent through here, and I don't want that because there's that little guy walking through, walking into a little portal thing here, and it's kind of going this way. Little path back there. But I think I want the watch hand to come from here to that one. So it'll go behind the hourglass. So it'll go to there to there. Okay, so that's one. This will just be a kind of like I'm going to do it more obvious, but I just want to get it kind of down here. Do I want it over the top of this pyramid? I think so. All right, so let's see if that does it show up. Barely. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to have my watch hand come from here, and I'll make it thicker, and I'll put a shadow and a highlight on it. But now I just kind of know where it's going, that one. Now I got to decide where I want the other one to go. So this one will go to there, to here. Now, I really want it to go to this one, but I don't want that to go through his head. So I'm thinking, well, it'll just, see, it'll be a tangent. It'll go right on top of his head, and I don't want to do that. So it might have to go to this watch over here, although I really want it to go to that one. It's going to cut right on top of his head, and I don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean, Vern? The watch hand would come right over the top of his head. Well, maybe I do that if I put a star shine on his head. That would probably work. We'll do that. Okay. See what I mean? It's right there on top of his head. But if I put a star shine right on his head, it'll look very purposeful, you know? And I'll do this more, clearer. But not too much there. There we go. Like he's being affected by time there. See what I mean? Well, it wouldn't go behind his head. See, the direction has to go right point to point. If I wanted it to come right to the middle of this one and here, that's where it lands. That's just where it lands. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and have it also come behind here. I think I'm going to have it come off there. There we go. So, like that. Wish I was Control Z when you're doing. All right, so now let me just take one quick minute with a fresh baby wipe and just do I'm not done with the water and stuff. I still got a little bit more detail and outline some of this. Get the ship in here where it's kind of standing out and the little masts and stuff like that. So there's a lot of little details I want to add. Let's see, what do I want to do first? I kind of wanted to pick out a couple things here before I did the mist. Let's just see here. I'm just thinking it needs either some little tiny people walking here or some other something. I don't know yet. And I know it's just something like this would be very, I don't know. It could be there, be kind of cool looking, but it's so like obvious, to put an eye on there. But it would kind of look good there. Let's just test that out. Let's just look at it. I don't have to glue it down. But I don't want all the jewels to it. I just want the eye. Let's just see here. Hang on. I don't know. Let's just cut this out and see. See, it's too much. It's too much. I mean, even if I go on the corner like that, that would be the only way I could do it, is on the corner. What do y'all think? Isn't that a little much? Let me kind of keep looking. I mean, I could put it to the side. I don't like it right there in the middle. I don't know. Hi, Amy. All right, let me look for a couple of little people or something else. Everything's really subtle. You know what I mean? I don't want Anubis running around out there. My eyes are watering now. And most of these people are too big. I want him to stay the focal point of the people. I mean, I might put maybe a scarab up there or something. Let's look at a scarab. I don't know. Just a little beetle. I love the cats. I'm tempted to put my cats in there because it would be like my cats, They might be a little big too. I'll pull that and let's see what else. I hope you had fun going through this book and playing with it. Like that beetle there, because he's so blue. That would be a nice blue beetle, but I'm not sure. I might have to think about this for a minute. This eye is better than this eye. If I was going to use an eye, I like that one better. But I think I'm going to wait on the eyes. Let's see. I like the little beetle. Maybe a little bit. Or this scarab right here. That's a cool one. This one's got, or this one. That one's got more of the colors, the brown. Let's just cut that out and see. Uh-oh. And what else? Like, I like this little oasis, but I think I'd rather just draw in some little people. All right, let's look here. I'm not going to fussy cut it. I'm just going to kind of cut around it just to see placement wise. And I can always cut it out more if I need to. See, it's so big. It's just like taking up a lot of room. No, I don't know. I just don't like it. All right, let's try the cats. Let's just kind of, I'm not fussy cutting them. I'm just going to kind of get them down to size here. Because they're like Malibu and Oliver, you know, little white cats. I'm just thinking I might like the cats, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? If I cut them out, they won't be as obvious if they're cut down without the white edge on them. I might put them there. All right, so let's see. I'm going to leave them out for an option. And then real quick, let's get my white paint and this baby wipe and do a little bit. Oh, I didn't do my, I thought about doing, I got to put a shadow and a highlight on my watch. Hands. All right, I'll do that. I'll do that in a minute or after a while. Let me go ahead and put the mist in. All right, so let's pick up the rest of this mist here and see where I want it to go. Just something like that, just kind of subtle in there, like this. Oops. That. Now, does it need something coming around over here? Almost. I don't know. What do y'all think? It's getting a lot of misty things going on. I might have overdone the mist a little bit, but you know. And then I'll have I want some more waves and stuff coming up, you know, some more little water stuff coming up in here. I need some more. Let me do it with my finger here. Need a little bit more brighter water here. Maybe with some Posca. And then I'll just get my bucket of stars here. Let's water this down. And then I'll put my cats, I'll cut the cats out and they can go on top. Maybe a little water to kind of, you know, set them down. And I'll post this later when I'll work on a little bit more detail. And I'll post it after a while, after I get my cats on there. Okay, I think that's good. All right. All righty. I think we're done for the day. Except for the cats. I'll cut them out. I'll put them in here. I think the cat should go beside the man. Oh, you think they should go over here? All right, now then hang on now. Terry, wait a minute now. I got to cut them out because we'll see. You might be right. They might need to go over here by the man so they don't get lost in the picture. All right, Terry's saying they need to go over here by the man. So hang on. I'm going to cut them out. We're going to see. Get their little crown thing there. We'll see, Terry. You might be right. And thanks all the lurkers and people in the balcony that hung out. Give me 1 minute. Get the little tail cut out here. All right. sitting on the, like little chess pieces almost, on a checkerboard floor. Yeah, don't forget on Wednesday we'll do some color pencil work with out of Helen's books. I'll pull out her other ones too. I've had fun with Poor Toast and Kate Curry books the last few shows, doing these collages with their books. Y'all make sure and follow Poor Toast on Instagram. Then you can keep up with all the new books. And if they have a book out that, if they don't have a theme, then they will consider doing it for you. I think you're right. I think you're right here, Terry. I think the cats do need to go right there, don't they? All right, we're gonna glue them down. I'm just gonna glue them with some tacky glue. Now the thing about doing something like what I'm doing here with tacky glue and just gluing them down, if you then want to go over them with any kind of paint or anything, it won't wipe off. You're stuck with whatever because there's no matte medium over the top of them. So just be aware that there's no matte medium. I mean, I didn't put any matte medium on them. You could put matte medium over them too, but I'm just going to kind of glue them down here. Thanks, Terry. That was a good idea to have the cats over here by the man. Plus, it gives a little bit more something on this checkerboard, I think. Right? Look, that's cute. Cute. Good idea, Arlene. I mean, Arlene's leaving. Bye, Arlene. Good idea, Terry. There we go. I still don't know if I want something over here or not, or some little people walking up in here. But I do need to go over my watch hands and make them more distinct with a shadow and a highlight. And same thing for some of the star shine here and the star shine there. Probably a star shine in here. Yeah, so I'll finish it up today and post it on Instagram, and then if y'all are, I'll show it again on Wednesday after we're done. All right, thanks, Devin. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys at Janet's at 1, and I'll be back here on Wednesday, and we'll do some Helen Ellis. Okay, guys, bye.